Bonjourno everyone, Jackmammu here, and we've got another quick episode for you guys today. Supercell is doing a whole bunch of releases, guys. And once again, if you go to that glow button, you're going to see the balance changes coming as of the 13th of March. That is in 3 days. And there are some really good cards that can use a nerf. First off, I just want to say, I love that new picture of the Executioner right there in that top left. I think I'm going to take that picture, and I'm going to say, like, derp Executioner, and you'll see why. Anyway, let's go over it. Executioner, axe radius increased by 10%. We're returning him to his former glory, his original lane control power, to compensate for the upcoming bug fixes. If you guys have not seen my last video, which was the changes or the update that's coming to Clash Royale on the 24th, go and check it out. But one of the things I mentioned in there was that his axe got bigger. Why is that important? With his axe getting bigger, he is able to take out a full goblin barrel. He's on par with the bowler. And I am super glad about that. We need more cards to fight the Goblin Barrel, especially after the Zap got nerfed. So for those that have the Goblin Barrel, I apologize. For those that use the Executioner, he's coming back stronger. So if you have him, if you upgraded him, get ready for it. Next one, the log is minus 4% and its range has been decreased from 11.1 from 11.6. What does that mean, guys? So first off, let's counter this in 2 points. Why is it being decreased by 4%? Number one, it says here a bit less chip damage to towers. The log will only do about 6 to 7 damage difference, but there's so much that people are using the log that's just knocking it back. So the log is right now currently overused. They're trying to scale it back. I've seen a log. The logs are almost in every deck right now if you have them. All the card interactions, it'll be able to take a higher level princess. It'll be able to take down a dark goblin. Those interactions are not going to change. And to go along with trying to do less damage to towers, there goes the 11.1 range. Now, if currently you are sending a log 3 tiles back from your side, it will still roll all the way to your opponent's tower and hit it. With this slight nerf, it won't anymore. It will only get a few hits on. Like, it won't hit. If it's 3 tiles back, it will miss the tower. Next one. And this is why I'm glad, because I used this card. The arrows. Your giant is often dead by the time the arrow lands on the minion horde, attacking him. So we're making them fly a bit quicker, seeing as not everyone is a Jedi. So what does it mean by that? Usually, when people were sending in a giant, or for me, a hog rider, a minion horde is typically played. By the time the arrows hit, the minions have already dealt 500 to 1,000 damage, depending on how many hits they've gotten off. And what we used to do was predict for the hit. If you land that prediction, you won the game. If you miss, you were down 3 elixir and you were in a lot of trouble. Because you lost your arrows and the minion horde is now coming back with you have nothing left to fight them with. However, with that 33% increase, you will probably they'll get one last hit off. That means 500 hit points saved, so your giant, your hog, whatever your kill card is, can do more work. I'm excited about this because my arrows, I used the arrows ever since Zap got nerfed. Clone. No longer resets charging troops, such as the Sparky. The Clone is an underrated spell. Sparky is an underrated troop. They're trying to give these cards slight indirect boost, but mainly the Clone spell, because the Clone spell isn't used that often. This is a nice quality of improvement for the underused Clone spell. Troops affected by a Clone will no longer stop charging, be it a charging Prince or a charging up Sparky. However, the Clone themselves will start charging from scratch, just as if it's been deployed. So what does that mean, guys? You start your Sparky, Sparky's at full charge, you clone it, the original is fully charged, but the newly cloned one will not. You've got to let it charge up. Lumberjack, rage duration increased from 1.5 and 0.5 per level. So what is this? This basically means that the Lumberjack's rage spell is going to be the same. If the Lumberjack dies, his rage spell is going to be level 4. They're just making it tournament standard. This is for consistency, but also makes the Lumberjack a little better because you're getting a better rage spell. The Bomb Tower, projectile increased by 66%. This slight boost, as they call it, but 66% isn't a slight, it's a big boost. But why is it? Because they're tired of the Bomb Tower missing goblins. Now the Bomb Tower is super strong, guys. Why? But it's still underused because of so many air units, such as the Lava Hound decks I face from day to day. So this is to somehow give it a boost against land troops, but still keeping it as weak to the air troops. Electro Wizard, this is a nerf that he needed. No longer permanently stuns. This is a fix and clarification of the stun freeze mechanics. All stun freeze effects will now pause the target's attacking, causing them to retarget when they resume. Exceptions are Sparky, Inferno Tower, and Inferno Dragon, which will still be reset by stun and freeze effects. So what does this mean, guys? Electro Wizard will still work as a zap against the Sparky, Inferno Tower, and Inferno Dragon. They're not going to be able to heat up. But what about cards like the Bowler? I don't know if you guys knew this, but there was a bug and it frustrated Bowler players to no end, where if Electro Wizard was played first, it would permanently stun because its attack speed is slightly higher than the Bowler. And the Bowler would no longer be able to get its hit off. And this frustrated people to no end. If you have a problem, if you want to see an example of that, check out Orange Juice video. He's got it all there. And this will fix it. It's a slight nerf, but it's more for consistency. And finally, Tornado can be placed on top of buildings. Tornado still won't deal any damage to buildings or pull them, but at least you'll be able to play it directly on top of them if you wish. So if you want to pull everything to a hut or everything to your tower, you can do that. Beforehand, you did that and it would kind of act as a barrier. Now, the Tornado will work as pulling everything to the tower. Like, the tower won't affect the direction of the Tornado. Anyway, these are the updates that we have. And I'm personally excited. I'm going to take that picture of the Executioner here and have that be it. I'm also eating brownies right here, guys. Don't tell my wife. Hashtag if you're here, comment down brownie power. That may sound bad. Hashtag eating brownies. How about that? And then for the end of our video today, I just want to show you guys some interesting battles I have been having. I recently got a couple defeats, but I swear some of these battles have been pretty ridiculous. So let's take a look to see how the Executioner will change. I fought this guy. We got a draw. You know, you guys probably want to see it. Let's watch two battles. One of them will be the Executioner. We'll do this at double speed, just because I know you guys probably aren't too interested. So I understand if you're gone. Anyway, I placed my Furnace too far up. Royal Giant comes and takes it. I'm playing down my... He played down Elite Barbs. My Valkyrie dies. The Elite Barbs come. I barely defend with my Miner. And I'm just glad I somehow didn't get the Elite Barbs on my tower. They are super powerful. Spirit Goblins does some trickle damage. He does an Executioner. Executioner comes, and he just starts doing damage. So what am I going to do? I figured, let's do a Furnace. However, the Executioner doesn't do damage. So I rocket. He laughs. I arrow everything down. I'm just going to take this Royal Giant damage, and he's just having a ball game. And I would be too. Look, he's got my tower down to 900, guys. So bad there. I was glad, and you'll see why. So I place down my Musketeer. He does his Executioner. I throw my Miner in the back, and I, by accident, throw my Furnace, and he's still just having the time of his life. I arrow everything down. This guy has to be close to his emoji limit. He sends down the Spear Gobs. I throw down my Miner. He throws down the Executioner. I rocket it down. He's laughing. He thinks he's got me. Here comes Royal Giant. I throw down the Barbs. I'm going to take my Barbs, and they're going to kill all the minion horde. He's still laughing up, but he has yet to take my tower, and he has no direct damage. Throws the Elite Barbs down. I throw the Valkyrie. I arrow everything down. Here comes the Furnace. Here comes my Barbarians. And so far, we're doing good. Minions come down. Musketeers taking down. The Valkyrie's going down. This is complete madness. I am stalling at this point, guys. If you haven't noticed, I'm just stalling. He's laughing. He thinks he's got me. I throw down the Furnace. I throw down the Barbarians. I arrow everything. No, I don't arrow. And guess who has the last laugh? And now I can't pronounce your name, but you laughed, you good game me, so here's my laugh to you. Ha ha. Ha ha. Or as they say in The Simpsons, ha ha. But I know you guys weren't interested in that one. I did that one because I was super proud of myself. I didn't lose that one, and you beat a BMer. Now I'm battling the Peck 69. Start with the Furnace, go on double speed. He's sending down the Miner. He has a level 1 Princess, so my props to him. He's doing pretty good. I let it go. I used my Musketeer to do some damage, but right now I'm kind of low on Elixir, and that wasn't the best trade. Take some Goblin damage. He's doing another level 13 Royal Giant. I've seen them all. How original. Gonna throw down my Miner, do the Inferno, do the Furnace, and fortunately we're able to take it out, and now I arrow the Princess. He plays the minions, I use the Musketeer, and he's got his troops coming down. I take them all out without a single point of damage. Does the Royal Giant get in the back? Because, you know, you just play the Royal Giant. You got a kill card, you got to play it. I this time play my Barbs in the back because he doesn't have a Fireball. I send the Miner straight back, take out the Princess, I use the arrows on the minions, and now we've got a big push kind of coming in. I'm now going to have my Hog get a single swing off. Valkyrie's going to do her thing. Use the Musketeer. Musketeer takes down. Valkyrie goes in. Miner takes it out. Musketeer's going to take out the minions. Furnace is not going to get its job done. He does the Royal Giant again. I play my Barbs. We're just taking them out, guys. Arrows for everything. He zaps, taking out a Princess. But we're starting to pile it in. And I am glad we're starting to get this change. Valkyrie in the very back. He placed his Miner too far back. And he knows he's upset because he missed out his chance to lock onto the tower. Giant's coming down. I use my Barbs. Everything is going down. Hog Rider's going down. Arrow's going down. And we're just doing damage. I clean this up with a rocket, and that is good game. Peck 69. Good game, my man. And that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I'll try and get a better one out later today. But I want to get this out to you guys as quickly as possible about these balance changes. They're coming up the 13th, so that's in 3 days. I hope you guys are ready for them, and I'm glad they're coming. If you guys like what you see, please like and subscribe, and if you have anything you want me to do in this game, comment down below. My name's Jackmammu, Overlord in this game, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!